Welcome back to Barrel and Grain. Good to be back. Got caught up with a little technology upgrade I needed to do, so hopefully now I'll be trying to get some videos back out to you guys. Try to crack some of these bottles open that I've been holding on to, waiting to make some videos of. But tonight we got Carl T. Huber's Starlight Distillery. They're double oaked bourbon whiskey. I'm a big fan of double oak. Love the double oaks. This one here comes in at 109.4 proof, aged 4 years. There's actually a store pick. Talked to the store owner when I was actually tried this in the store. He said what made it really special was the wood was actually air seasoned for 3 years. Now I don't know how much difference that is compared to other places. Usually a lot of places I haven't been around really go into how much the air season, but Starlight is one of the places that is basically a farm to bottle distillery. This one, everything else too I've seen usually comes in about 96 proof for the double oaks. This one here is a little bit higher proof. Says it was American oak. I did actually look what I could find up on this. It said that the double barrel, the vanilla toasted barrel, is the secondary barrel, was done this Seguin Moreau, which I actually looked it up. It's Cooperage out of Napa Valley, California. I don't really have much information about them. First time actually hearing that name, I actually had to look it up because I was like, well, how do you even pronounce this when I first saw this? But my first taste in the store was right away. It was like very good. A lot of spice. The double oak, you can definitely tell you get the oak there. Starlight's actually has a little bit of an oaky profile to begin with. So that's where we went. It is 4 years old, and then it's transferred into a 4 to 8 month secondary barrel. So, well, let's get to it. Man, on the nose right away, I get cherries. I get a lot of cherry flavor, almost like that Buffalo Trace cherry. I mean, this is done in Indiana, so it's definitely not the same state, not the same distillate. Starlight does do a lot of stuff. They're a big winery. I didn't realize how much wine they do until you really look them up and really see how much they do. I guess they actually weren't like a whiskey producer for almost their, I guess, existence. But I guess this is more recently, which I saw in, I think, 2001, they were starting to try to produce more in the distillery area compared to the winery. I do get the corn. You can definitely tell the sweetness is there. And obviously the oak. You can get a little bit of the oak smell. All right. Let's go for the taste. So first initial taste, you definitely get the oak. I mean, it's exactly what it says it is. You get a lot of oak. I get the baking spice. I get a little bit of cinnamon. Mouthfeel, maybe medium to thin. I will say though, at 109 proof, it lingers in the back of your throat. So finish is, it does continue on pretty well. It is, however, a little bit thin though. It seems like the liquid itself is very thin compared to some of the other bourbons that I've had. So, but big fan of the distillery. I actually have one of their sherry finished ones. I don't have close. Actually, I do have it up there. It's bourbon whiskey finished sherry barrels. I actually had 2 bottles of that. They've both been barrel picks by stores. Absolutely love their finishing program. Very good. It wasn't until I saw this one in one of the stores that I'll once in a while go to. It's out of state for me, so when I do get over there, I get to see stuff that's different that I haven't seen in my area. I do know a lot of people have done barrel picks out of this distillery. It seemed like last year they're like flooding the stores with barrel picks. But however, I didn't really see a lot of double oaks. I saw other ones. Until I ran this, and then actually the store owner, I guess, or one of the members of the store that helped pick this actually was telling me about it. And that's what really helps sell, because one, I'm a double oak fan, and two, when you see someone that excited about it, and you see like then going into everything they learned there, it really makes you connect with the whiskey. It really makes you understand like why this whiskey is so good. You know what I mean? And why this whiskey stands above something else that would be sitting next to it on the shelf. I will say there's not a lot of fruit. You might get a little bit of a cherry in there. I want to say the oak is pretty strong. Not a heavily bad oak, but more like a sweeter oak, I guess you would say. It's not like you lick the barrel. It's more like you can tell it came out of a secondary barrel, and it's kind of adding a little bit of flavors. Doesn't really throw in the chocolate like some double oaks I've had. This is more of the kind of kicks the spice in and maybe kind of rounds out the spice itself with the oak. Overall, the finish on this, from what I've read, some of the finishes are medium, but this one being a little bit higher proof actually lingers a little bit longer, stays in your mouth. I feel it. Even now, I still taste going on from what I just had a minute ago. So overall, very good. I think this was about $60 what I picked it up at. Ended up being a great pick. Really look forward. So I had it once, cracked it open, had a little bit of it, tried it out, and really the flavors kind of still stay the same since I've had that. This is composed of 2 mash bills. So the mash bills itself is like 60% corn, 20% rye, 20% malted barley in the first one. The second one is the same except 60% corn is now 51, and they had 9% wheat. So that's the other unique part is they actually take 2 mash bills to make this. So compared to some other distillers where it's just 1 mash bill, this kind of steps it up a little bit different, makes it a little more unique than other places and other whiskeys on the shelf. Overall, I would say this is definitely a good double oaked. I wouldn't say it's my absolutely favorite double oaked, but I would definitely say that if you know people that are double oak fans and you see them enjoy it, this was a great bottle to be able to give as a gift, to be able to buy them. If you're a double oak fan yourself, and you haven't tried this, it's definitely worth trying. Especially $60. This usually comes in about the same price as a Woodford double oak. That's just a standard thing. And then being able to get this as a barrel pick where someone actually went out and tried it, tasted it, picked the best barrel they thought, and you really get to get a little bit of story behind it, because it's nice when you stop and talk to these people and they really tell you the backstory of what they went through when they picked this stuff. So overall, that's my review for the Starlight Distillery Carl T. Huber's limited release double oak barrel pick. I do like that. It's really a mix of the cherry and oak, and it's pretty good. I like it. So that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have comments, please send me your comments. I love seeing the comments. I like to respond to them. Anything you send out, I'll gladly respond. If you guys have tried this and maybe you've had something similar to this, or you have a recommendation of your own with some of these barrel picks, I'd love to hear that too. Always looking for new stuff and like to hear what other people's tried and how they had experiences with it. So till then, like, comment, subscribe, and until I see you guys next time, keep hunting.